What is up? In this video I'm going to show you how I pack for my destination wedding. So what's up everyone, this is Magic, destination wedding photographer, Sony Europe ambassador, father of 4 children. Welcome to my YouTube channel, the channel about Sony equipment in wedding photography. Subscribe if you're into any of these. So in this video you can see this is a non-typical magical set because I'm in a hotel. I am shooting a wedding this weekend and I had to travel for this wedding. I traveled over 25 hours, 3 planes to get here, and in this video I'm gonna show you my tips and tricks, how I pack light for that stuff and what I brought with me for this wedding. So let's do it. Okay, so my 2 rules that I try to keep every time I travel for weddings by plane. So 1, I always have carry-on luggage with me. I never check in any luggage. Why? Because I don't want to get any of my stuff missing. I don't want to wait for any of my stuff, and I want to pack as light, as compact as I can. The second reason why I don't check any of my bags is that I want to keep all of my equipment on me. I don't want to check any of my cameras and lenses, and this is my recommendation: never check in your cameras and lenses. Okay, 2, the second rule that I try to have is that I try to pack the way that I don't have any heavy stuff on me, on my back. Because like, for example, this time I had 25 hours of my travel. If my backpack was like the heavy backpack, packed full of cameras, lenses, you know, chargers, batteries and all that stuff, it would kill my back. I don't want that. So that is why I try to, you know, mix my stuff, cameras, clothes, and then, you know, all the equipment between 2 bags, between the bag on wheels. So the goal is to have as many stuff as I can on wheels and then on my bag. Okay, so now into details. So the rolly bag that I use is like the standard, the usual rolly bag that looks small, doesn't look like camera equipment is in it, and it doesn't look heavy. Also, there is a carry-on weight limit usually on the airplanes. They barely check it. I've had it checked maybe once or twice, and I still got away even though my bag was heavier, because I told them I have camera equipment with batteries in it. They cannot check in the batteries. That's the rule. They cannot check in any luggage with batteries. So if you find yourself in a situation that they want to check in your luggage with your cameras and batteries, just tell them I have cameras and batteries in there. I cannot check it. And they should be good to go. But then, you know, they will not weight it unless it looks heavy. So the goal is for it to look like a normal, regular thing. And then you can usually bring with yourself, with any major airlines, a additional, what's so called a personal item. So the personal item is basically a laptop bag or a backpack. Make sure it doesn't look also big and heavy and chunky. So that is why with me I have a smaller version of my main backpack, the COMPAGNON backpack that I went through what's in my bag in like the other video. You can probably find somewhere here. This is the smaller version of this backpack. It's really small. It looks really small when I have it on me. It doesn't look big. It looks like a normal, regular backpack, so that should not generate you any problems. Right now, I have most of my cameras and lenses here, so it's still a bit heavy. It shouldn't be. Probably on my way back, I'm gonna move some cameras to here, but yeah, let's see what I have inside. So starting with the big rolly bag, you open that, bam, it's divided into sections. Clothes, so actually I have more clothes that I usually have for trips like this. Why? Because it's like a 5-day trip. So I have this Pic design thing for clothes, and then I have this additional bags. So the clothes are even smaller. So like this vacuum sealed ones. So that's one section, one big section clothes, and then the rest is actually equipment. So imagine having this on your bag. I could just have one big backpack and have this all on my bag. But why? So I have like a Pic design tech pouch. So Pic Design stuff. So there I have all of my batteries and chargers I'm going to show you. Then I have my HOLDFAST bag that I'm going to use at a wedding day on a hook on my straps. So that is something that I'm going to use on a wedding day, and in a bag I use it to keep my stuff in it. So right now it has 2 flashes, 2 PROFOTO flash units, A1X and A10, and some socks. But yeah, it keeps some of the heavy stuff in it. Then there's the HOLDFAST material strap called camera swag that I use. And then one of my favorite travel things, a POWERCUBE. So this is actually amazing. I use it to charge all of my stuff because I use European plugs, and now I am in a place that I have USA plugs in the walls, so I can replace this thing here and change it. So I actually plug it in the wall, and I have 2 USBs so I can charge my phone, charge my watch, and then charge all of my batteries with just this one box. And then wooden banana INSTAX box for the prints that I'm gonna give to the couple. And if you're wondering what's inside the tech pouch, let me just show you what's inside the tech pouch. So there's tons of cables, that's tech. There is a PROGRADE USB-C 2 SD cards, dual SD cards, card reader. There are my memory cards. I have 8 sets of 64 gig memory cards in here, and then I have 4 sets in a camera, but 128s, and then two hard drives, 2 SSDs. So I'm gonna back up my files whenever I get back from a wedding. I'm gonna back up my files to one of these, and then back up one of these to the second of these, and then I'll still have 2 copies of my SD cards. So this way I'll have 4 copies of everything before I get back home to have more copies. And I'll still have charger for my batteries, even though I have tons of batteries. So there's 7 batteries in total, because there's 2 in the cameras, lots of batteries just in case. I'm shooting Friday and Saturday, I don't want to charge any batteries. I have my LENSPEN cleaner, and I have like the wrist camera strap for the late dancing party that I'm gonna be testing. So that's inside the tech pouch, nothing else is here. That was a tech pouch. But I'm guessing you're even more interested what's in the camera bag. So let me just show you camera bag real quick. So that's the backpack, the companion backpack, the smaller one. It starts with my water bottle and my noise cancelling headphones, and that's on the outside. But then in the inside, pack my 13-inch MacBook Air M1, and then these are for my INSTAX printer. There is the INSTAX printer, so the one I use to print some photos and then put them in the red wooden banana box that I showed you. And the cameras, 2 cameras. Sony A7 IV. Camera number 2, Sony A7 IV. Lens number 1, Sony 35mm f1.4 G Master. Lens number 2, Sony 15mm f1.2 G Master. Lens number 3, Sony 24mm f1.4 G Master. And lens number 4, Sony 85 1.8. I have a bonus lens because I want to test it out. One of you guys mentioned in the comments, what do I think about Sony 20mm f1.8 G. I've tested it, I like it. I actually rented this one from Sony so I can compare it to a 24 and have some fun with it. So that's my camera bag. So this is it. This is how I pack for my weddings. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys in the next one.